Ooh, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. It's the game right here, guys. I did get this in my PS4 collection about a few months ago on the PS4's library. This one I got off on eBay. If you guys can see it in picture, there you go. It's a extended cut of the game. I don't know nothing about this. I picked it up one day on eBay. So if you guys know anything about this game, guys can let me know. But anyways, I picked it up because I don't know nothing about it. But I do like anime. Give me a subtitle. This game is not suitable for children, for those who are easily disturbed. Individuals from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. I think I'm in for a ride. Would you like to review detailed content warnings, which contain spoilers? Today, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the settings menu at any time. Yes, contain spoilers. Thank you for your interest in Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki Literature Club is a horror game. Please do not take this lightly. Doki Doki Literature Club may not be suitable for you if you are affected by any of the following themes. Like what exactly? Depression. Okay. Suicide. And self-harm. Abuse. These things are not merely suggestive, but are often portrayed as realistically as possible, and thus may disturb you, as if they were real. Furthermore, the above list is not 100% exhaustive. I'm sorry if I butchered that word. If you would like to be warned when potentially sensitive content is about to occur while playing the game, data content warnings can be enabled in the settings menu. Okay, thanks for telling me, game. For those with extra concern for their mental health, our recommendations of the safest approach is to avoid playing Doki Doki Literature Club. We trust that given your understanding of your own mental health, you are able to make a decision that is right for you. Thank you for your consideration and for staying safe. By playing the Literature Club, you agree that you have known the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. What the hell did I get myself into? New game. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. It was a game I got on my PS4 recently. So I don't know nothing about this game, I just picked it up one day. Off on eBay. Actually I want to change it back to Wesker. Easier for me. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air. She's totally obvious to any attention she might draw to herself. Here's a story. My neighbor and good friends as we're children. You know the kind of friend you never seen yourself make it today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. I would just stand idle in front of the crosswalk and let story catch up to me. Ah! I'd oversleep again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say like that word, thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Wesker. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whenever you say sorry. We cross the street together and make our way to school. We journey on the streets become increasingly suspect with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Wesker, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you were joining a club this year, did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. There are very many conversations where I dismissively and go along whatever she's going on about. Feels like to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how worried that you won't learn to socialize to have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me now. And I know you're happy now, but if I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'm gonna keep going if that makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I promise you that. Yay! Why am I getting lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind. At least a little bit. And she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I start blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Story wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sorry. started myself coming to the classroom when I was facing out. Like when I realized that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I didn't like you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here, hanging out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I think you might need some encouragement. So I thought, you know. Know what? Well, now you could come to my club. Sorry. Yay! There was no way I'm going to your club. Oh, meanie! Sorry, as a vice president of the Literature Club. And I was ever aware that she interested in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help try a new club. And she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And that Suki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make me promises you can't keep. I can tell if Sorori is really that much of an airhead. Or she's so cunning as to how to plan all of this out. A long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Why do I feel if I'm about to regret this? On this day marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh, brother. I'm actually follow Sorori across the school and upstairs, next section of the school I rarely visit. Sorori is full of energy, swings, opens the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, and don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Charles always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Hey, MK, how you doing? It's up, let's get morning time here. I'm playing this game, MK. You guys can see it on my camera. It's Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. It's a director's cut. First time playing this game on my PS4 today. And there's no voice acting, so I have to read the text. Cool. Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, Wesker, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Just finished making some eggs. Okay. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? You want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki. They go with our star attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Hey, how you doing? We're up playing Doki Doki Literature Club. This is a PS4 exclusive on the PS4. I never seen it on Xbox or Switch. I only saw this on the PS4, so I decided to buy it for my collection one day. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sorori. And you can just ignore her where she gets moody. Sorori says that quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comfortably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sorori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. This is a horror game, guys, by the way. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's good to see you again, Wesker. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well, we really talked. But we're in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and aesthetic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little. You too, Monica? Come sit down, Wisecrack. We made room for you at the table. So you can sit next to me at our Monica. For an anime game? Yay! I'll get the cupcakes. Oh, hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. This is a novel, so normal at first. Yeah. This is definitely a hidden gem on PS4's library. If you guys don't heard of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, it's a director's cut. It's got a really cool artwork. This is what it looks like on the inside. So if you, I don't know if you guys can see it on my camera, but it's got a little few goodies right there. Stickers and everything. I'm gonna mix some tea as well. Here's a few desks arranged from a table. As Sorry mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sorry. Suki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room when Suki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sorry. Suki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! I don't trust her. Woohoo! Take a guess who's the antagonist in this game right now. One of them is the killer. And I'm just the protagonist. Let's get Phyllis the foil off the tray and reveal a dozen of fluffy cupcakes decorated to little cakes. This one has a shows, games, and movies that are horrid and no kids would be able to watch or play anything now. The game does warn this may be a disturbing game, so this is a director's cut, by the way. They can list the foil off the tray and hand up a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated, and it looks like a little cat's. The whiskers are drawn with icing on the little pieces of chocolate that were used to make ears. Oh, it's so cute! I had no idea you were good at baking this, Suki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sorry grabs one first, and Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Sarah talks to her a mouthful and has already managed to get ice on her face. I'm just kicking around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. And seeing it's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances at my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full flavored. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thinking me? It's not like I haven't heard this summer before. I heard this summer before. I made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sorry said. Well, maybe. Is it just me, or we don't get along with each other? But not for it, you know. No, you dummy. Alright. I give him on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. He returns to the table carrying the AT set. She replaces the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't get so get intimidated. You're always just trying to impress you. That's not. Suddenly, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Okay. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Someone told me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was probably dragged here by sorority. Oh, jeez. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and sorority seem really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? I can already get the feeling we're not gonna get along. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Yeah, and this game says it's a horror game. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of major clubs. Were you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I catch all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. If it's encouraging others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Not surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival so much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? And everyone's sat in the background. Yay! We'll do our best. You know it. Minister agrees. The different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these three. They're also delighted by the idea when you remember joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, what kinds of things do you like to read? Uh-oh. Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I might have quieted myself, I'm half joking. And his head suddenly perks up. Oh, it looks like she wants to say something, but just he's quiet. I'm a reacher, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking there after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chooses the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. It seemed to reserve and timid sense the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up and she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep philosophical elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can ostensibly take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. And I read a horror book once. We got something I can't relate to at that minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. But someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... As his eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nizuki? What? What gives you that idea? Oh, you left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And get that back. Fine, fine. Your cousins are your poems. Everything you do is just cute as you are. Tara says it behind Nizuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Nizuki is write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care? Think that's impressive? Why don't you share why don't you share them sometime? No! Nizuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Nizuki feels. Turned out a little writing takes more than just confidence. And the truest form of writing is writing to oneself. OMG, it's a weave game. Lemons, how you doing? It's called Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. It's on the PS4's library. It's a director's cut of the original game. And it's a horror game, by the way. So you will see some weird things happening in this game in a few minutes. Unfortunately, there's no voice acting, unfortunately. You're referring to Yuri. Well, maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Nizuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, well, I guess it's time the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We'll all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. What's your idea going to be this time? I hate to ask. Peter looked quizzically at Monica. I don't like where this is going. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, I'll share them with each other. Remember, everyone is even. Nobody looks excited about this one. Yay, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable and try and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Wesker? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What now? And what's that? Now there's back to the original topic of me joining the club. I've only come forth, but it's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry, man, convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. There's other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Now for girls stare me back at me with dejected eyes. I got my first dance, it's already going bad already. But I'm sorry, I thought. Huh. Wesker. You all are defenses against these girls. And am I supposed to make clear-headed decision when it's like this? Oh, this is writing poems. This is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. The thing is, they don't look very happy. Yes, I'm so happy. This is gonna go very bad. As her arms around me, cheering up and down. Someone likes me. Hey, you did scare me for a moment. If you just came for a cupcake, I would be super pissed. Well, okay, Miss Sassy Pants. And that makes me official. Welcome to the Literature Club. I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we are officially ended today's meeting on a good note. Remember tonight's assignment. What assignment? Write a poem and bring the next meeting so we can call it a share. I'm gonna close that over me at once more. Which I told before, to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee. Yay. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my Metacore writing skills? Well, it's my first time, so I don't think I'm gonna impress her very much. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Anyways, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore, because she's always stayed after school clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! So this is the neighborhood. Fancy. Then the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sorry. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Alright, so here's the thing. If you notice Monica's on the front cover, she is the original antagonist. The villain, Couché. Monica is on the one that's on the far right. You're just about to see something bad happen soon. I'll be spending every day after school. Literature Club. I wish this game got voice acting. It would be much easier for me instead of reading the text at times. As I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, let's just take some... I just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Good fortune ain't coming for me in this game. We're all gonna die. I think that starts with the writing poem tonight. And why does the Oreo horror games always take place at nighttime? I like the music. What do you think of your favorite club member would be like? Some good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What? Okay, what should I put? Deaf? Doki Doki? What am I gonna do? Disaster? Fantasy? I wanted to get change the story in this game. Hopeless. Horror. I guess I'm just picking random words I see. Massacre. Tragedy. Entropy. Wrath. I don't know what the game's gonna do to me. I hate to ask. Misery. Lust. Love. Heart. Pain. The game's not giving me any clues what to do, so I'm just anything I could think of. Pleasure. Games. Anger. Climax. Okay, I guess those are the words I could think of. And alone. So, what was with all the words? Again, didn't explain to me what. Hi again, Wesker. This is gonna go very bad real quick. He's gonna run away on us. Oh, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. Almost that's where to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, thanks for keeping your promise, Wesker. Well, this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Think you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sorry, tell me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. You find yourself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Sitting the feeling this few box back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Wesker always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He has me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. Oh, how dependable. Alright, is that because your room is messy and it's distracting? And you almost set your house on fire once. So... You're your girlfriends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Come on. You and Wesker can come become good friends too. Sorry. She wants to talk to me. The intro seems obvious that we're switching. She put me into. Oh, you're even by you sitting today, you know? Wait, sorry. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. Is there really nothing? What is it? Oh, never mind. Try to make it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Well, I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Because that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. It's really nice to get you from you as a pleasant surprise. And she's not looking at me. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, there. It reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. And what's the name of it? It's a short read, so it shouldn't keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... Oh, this girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Here, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I'm excited to take a look, take the book. Whew. Oh, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now everyone's settled in. I sent Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. None does this seem to be the case. Sharon and Monica are having cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already burying the book. I can notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Mom, Mizuki is rummaging around in the closet. And why was she doing that? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. So then I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I can glance at the cover of her book. Also the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She takes another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. But that makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I'm sure you were, darling. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just reading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? I want to read some more of it. Not for any particular reason? Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the backstore yesterday. Or the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, something to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me. But I said to let it go. You're not going to ask her any more questions about it? About the book she found at the bookstore? I'm going to start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Let's just pick up. You might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closed the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Markov? What the hell? There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. Just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who was in her long-lost younger sister. But then she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets started by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to be choosing who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? I mean, it sounded like it was going to be a nice story. This is a dark turn. It came from nowhere. Jenny giggles all of a sudden. You haven't found that sort of thing, Wesker. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy some kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is at least those things. So shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems so completely different. And just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life with a strange and new perspective. And hope things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonists, they may not be naive for one letting their own one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in or anything. Wow. I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. One of the things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I kind of forget I have to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. At least, I can do is listen. It's a learning cup after all. That's true. In fact, unless you get started reading it today, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get that book. And retrieve the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine. if I sit here, right? I sit in the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. Just something I'm not very used to. That's reading in company with someone. I see. Or just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start up the prologue. So understand what Yuri means about reading in a company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not particularly a bad thing. It can be a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. It means that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It's like she's reading it from my book instead. Sorry. That was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... There. This should work, right? I set my desk till it's up against yours and then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Creativity causes her own coffee. Once we lean into it a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It's like my left arm is in the way. So I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. The left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I'm the same with my right arm, so it's the right side of the book. When I turn the page and yours slides under the thumb, I listen to her side, but holding us like this. We huddle even closer together than before. She kind of distracted me. It's like I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah. Turn the page. I'm sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. So I say I'm sorry. I'm looking at Yuri's face again. Our eyes meet. I don't know. I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? That might be impatient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. You've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. And then we continue reading. You no longer ask me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, now I just assume she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. And so, for each page, it almost feels like an intimate exchange. And then gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. Against all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. You're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. I remain silent for a moment. There's no... That's probably a triple thing we have in common with her. It's so embarrassing you think that. Wait, I didn't mean that bad way or anything. Sure, I already didn't know you were self-conscious about it, that sort of thing. So what I mean, it's kind of cute. Yeah. He's saying all of a sudden. Okay, everyone. I think about time we share these ponds with each other. We won't have enough time if we wait too long. Yeah. Let's finish our thought. Sorry, Gary. You'll cut it down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's not. It's fine. It releases her hand toward the book and causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. Guess I'll do some more reading tonight. What would you prefer? I only read it with you. They don't have too much preference either way. Yes, I'll read a little more tonight. More fun to read after you picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reason. Okay, so for the first of 2 chapters at your own time. Alright, I'll stand up. I'll make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip back into my bag. Oh wait, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Election ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, not everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can wait. And Monica and simply pull out their palms. Shears on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a special notebook. From a spiral notebook. In her hand, Monica wrote hers in the composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from the right since. Will you show my palm first? Monica. Sorry, Monica. You seem eager to read my palm, and I want her, though I'm putting in effort. Come on, Oscar. You have a done so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. Since you're new and everything, you have suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Want to share my palm with me? They're busy, but I guess I have to. Anyway, I scare. Although I'm birthday, you know. Let's try that period I will learn to get past it. Yeah, that's true. And I'm gonna cut my palm. Good job, Oscar. It was going in my head while I was reading it. It's reading a metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something that's so deep. So I understand. It's made to you. This has made me to keep everyone's expectations low. And it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. do your own writing? Oh, just get fun of it, try new things. Trying to find different things too, a lot. What's it say? Hole in the wall, it couldn't have been me. See the direction sparkle protrudes. Nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I never know I wasn't home. So I see, I'm real blind like a film left out of the sun, but it's too late. My retinas are already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole, and it wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. At least I know that I wasn't a hole looking in, I was looking out. It's very freeform, is what you call it. I'm sorry. I remember the girl person who asked for feedback. Finish my palm too, sorry. Stick at palm Wesker. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. I guess you're right. What's it saying? You're sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead and helping me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. You asked me to come out and play. Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Hello, Mario. How you doing, my friend? Playing this thing I got on a PS4, and I don't know nothing about it. It's called Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. There's no voice acting though, unfortunately. I saw this on the PS5's library. It's a like a horror game, because it gets pretty dark in this game later on. Looks like a Persona side. Yeah, it does. This is just a guess, but if you wait until this morning to write this, no, just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Oh, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I can't play these reading games. I can't play these. Really? My brain works correctly. Yeah, I agree. I must like those, you know, you see me play my other games. But I do try to give this game a shot because it's my first time playing this. I'm loving it so far. I bought this game last year on eBay. This game's hard to find in print. It would have been nice to have voice acting in this game, not for the director's cut. What console should I get under $35 this year? What console do you think about getting? You mean an Xbox 360? Nintendo Switch. Oh, Lite. Oh. I have one of those myself. I definitely recommend getting one. Or maybe a regular. I have Nintendo Switch Lite. You know, the little smaller one. And I have my regular one from launch. Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. Like I said, that was bad. Just didn't evoke my emotions. Something is not key to name for your taste. I was thinking either PS4 or Xbox. I would probably go with PS4 because PS4 has some really good titles in its library. This one's kind of cool though. This one has some smarter stuff in its case. Like this. Check this out. Because I have year PSN Plus. So, alright. It's got like this. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I like this little flash disk drive. Little goodies like these little stickers I got. Look at this. Got these little cutouts of the characters in the game. And just some like little stuff down there. Let's see. There's one. There's some stickers right there. You see it on camera. That's all this game actually comes with. Some stuff in the box. No manual or anything. You want to get smacked? What? I'll pass. But anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. I think you'll like it. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, and people can try, but that's about it. That's not much of a poem, but it's better than nothing. Yeah. I don't think she's cut out. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Could be my own character's liking it. Let's be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I won't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Some people don't even take my writing seriously. What is the point of poems for people to express themselves? Good writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, to everyone around you, it can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the nice things about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Except for a rhyme at the end. But that made it all fall flat on purpose. That's been got the feeling in the last line. So he did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from a youngest one here, didn't you? Yeah, I guess not. I said to humor her with the last comment. Well, what's the last comment gonna be? I hate to ask. I don't really care how old everyone is, but at least Nizuki is feeling proud that I won't take that away from her. The last one is Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Then I say that out loud. Yuri first covers her mouth, and then puts it back covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. And I'm the only guy in this classroom. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Well, I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Mary takes a breath. So, what kind of running experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my palm again. Well, I know that. Just me and, you're just trying to find an excuse. Oh, this poor girl. These are on the words in the poem. You're breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I wasn't able to tell. Is that there is a specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I have been through that myself, and I kind of learned to pick up on them. And the most thing I recognize as new writers, as they try to make their style very deliberate. Whereas they tend to take a writing style separate from subject matter and form it the two together. The result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once she finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and it sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. You have so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all comes to practice. And then to try new things. When everyone else in the cloud gives you valuable feedback, I think you can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Wow. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Is this girl also sorry? It's fine. Not sure if Yuri has apologized herself to me or Natsuki. Yeah, I'm wondering that myself. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. This much it's a rare opportunity for her. This stuff is kind of funny. Oh, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. It goes under the line. The tendrils of my hair illuminates beneath the amber glow, bathing. There must be this one, the last remaining sterilite to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening of blue-green. What does it say? Blue of the future. I have a hard time reading cursive on this one. I bathe planes breathing ain't of the present but living in the past. The light flicker back. I think she's gonna read mine for a second. I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, because I know it's because I had time reading her paper earlier. But I wasn't thinking that at all. But if you took a long time to read. Oh, I just don't read the script very often. I think your handwriting's pretty. Yeah. That's a relief. That's how I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Oh, that wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. This is our first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? This game's about to go for a U-turn real quick. They're about to go to the all Wesker. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I suppose you didn't only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences during the work. You need more than tell a simple story on a pink picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolically paired to a ghost. Even our last remaining place of comfort, unable to go to the past. And soon, we laugh with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't thought of that. That's impressive. Oh, it's nothing really. This was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Let me remember this for you guys, too. Oh. I guess that's everyone. And that's around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. as if everyone is judging me from my medical or writing abilities. Even they're just being nice, there's no way my palms can stand up to theirs. That's Literature Club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. What's your story and Monica are happy for chatting. Mine is on a Yuri and then Suki. They generally exchange sheets of paper and intersect the poems. They're reading in a tantrum, which are expected to change. Getting Ember has power and frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? You say something? Oh, what's nothing? She dismissively returns to the palm, to the desk, with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's currently about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I don't know. I just meant language, I guess. Feeling nice. I'm gonna have to try hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but I already didn't come out nice at all. Why do I have a couple of suggestions? I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. And who did, by the way. Sarah liked it. And Musha did too. And based on that, I'm going to use the suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me. We should the opera, but I spent a long time deciding my writing style. I'm sure to change any text in, unless of course, I'm going to something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And the music just stops. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Now what? Suki. Ah, the Suki, that's a little. This is volume. I don't like funny guys. I was saying about girls that run towards me. They're just those I was saying there. She's just trying to make me look bad. Oh, that's not true. She started it. And then she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective. And this is what had happened in the first place. She couldn't make it your palms over convoluted for no reason. Diminution about the reader, that fortune to have figured it out. Help me explain that to her, Wesker. Wait. That's the reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's an way to convey our most feelings and meanings most effectively. But it's not necessarily limiting yourself, as always. This is not our Wesker. Wow. I think I dragged into this in the first place. I think I know anything about it. Anything about writing. The one I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. Of course, that's going to be... Because of me dying up in any words out of my mouth. So suddenly I turn to Yuri. Yuri? And Yuri's defensive, so defensive. I can't bring myself to say anything to her. The music stops. No. Sorry? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making stories uncomfortable. How can the two you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Wesker. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into their own conflict. Yeah, Lasori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Oh, she would never. It's immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Oh, excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? That's exactly why. That's exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Let's hear Yuri. Friends are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. Not because of their differences. It's because problems. It means because they give you so many feelings. With just a few words. Yuri's problems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, he's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Oh my. Big and beautiful. This got really awkward. Sorry. Many times you're grumpily. Many times you're hiding out with an expression. I'll make some tea. She runs off for it. I like Yuri. Used to send them with a blank expression. Her face still got nothing. Susan's vice Yuri is vice president. Always written to Monica. She has in return. To be honest, I might come up with a good leader. I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Wow. I guess this just means Yuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but this really is that she knows what she's doing. Oh my gosh, she's so mean. She's calling her friend an airhead. Let's see. Take care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You count on me. If that's really at me, causing my stomach to knot. You're a new person. It really does make a good president. Because of what she says. When I can get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. This is about time for us to leave. How did it all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Oh, I say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. Okay, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you can learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems in one life? Well, they like. That means I can at least do a better job. Even though that's what I want to impress. What's up with a newfound determination? Wesker? Oh, you walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee without me. It really has been a while since Tori and I haven't spent this much time together. I'm gonna say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry. What happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Suki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Our moms are both wonderful people. You don't hate them too, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. See why they make good friends with you. Oof. You know what, Sarah? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is that makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes it too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. Say. Well, look, the Theory still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Yeah, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Just have to see what future holds, sorry. My Theory on the shoulder. Similar to myself and to her. Let's either use Theory in an international monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, another one. Sparkle. Unrestrained. Mention. Scars. Nightgown. I'm gonna suck out this one, aren't I? Shopping. Agonizing. Intellectual. Kiss. Marriage. Family. Hope. Grace. Secretive. Pleasure. Love. Alright. Climax. Oh, mine's gonna come out very bad. Time for the club meetings today, really. Getting a little more comfortable here over the past few days. The cleverer than usual greets me. I'm Wesker. Yo, sorry. Like you're in a good mood today? I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. Pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. That's always the simple things, with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. You come with me to buy a snack? Nothing. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Sorry. Why that's all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Very nice. She runs with the latch, gets it open. He turns upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I know it. I can see right through you, sorry. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry, or one excuse to take a walk. Oh, you plan it controversially to forget. You spend all your money, so that I will lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, the only that leaves one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make you feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Let me just giggle. Yeah. She was listening in. It's in her buckets as always. I wasn't listening or anything. Yes, you were, Yuri! I'm just listening in my book. Yuri! Tell what's going to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And presently, after putting a mischievous little son like that, your something is fair enough retribution. Did I just... No, I didn't mean that. I got you absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak in your mind, Yuri. This is having much fun inside, but it's the fun side of you. That's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I had to accept that retribution. That. So coming from you, sorry. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sarah knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before you even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Nazuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit for that, you sorry. I know where that thing smacks Story in the face and oh my god, these poor girls. Oh my god, she got slapped. Kia! Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Did we throw a cookie at her? Now he glanced around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. She threw it. I was just gonna give it to you. But I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was sure what's seeing your reaction though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sorry, hugs the cookie. Okay, that's a little bit disturbing. Jeez, just eat it. Everybody tears open the wrapper and takes a bite. So good. Tessie claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot of just one cookie. You try to take a bite of her own cookie. I go, it looks like really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave it to you the way I give you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Tori gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Taking so at hand, Natsuki reaches up and nods Story off of her. Ooh. Tori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! She's just... Her face is otherwise. Nepal, sorry, trots away to safety. You're an eyelash as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Okay, can you tell a story? Yeah, glasses around. Monica's in the classroom. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Sure just has something to do today. Pretty popular after all. Ugh. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Hey, the door swings open. Oh, speak of the devil, it's her. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. Why the hell is she so late to school? I didn't mean to be late. You guys weren't worried or anything. We were all worried about you, Monica. Ugh. My guy chose the club over her boyfriend after all. So strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica suddenly glances at me. Oh, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. Yeah, I heard the bell ring at least. I must have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Oh, I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. Oh, that's so cool. You can play something for us, Monica. That's... Michael looks at me. Once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'll have to look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Wesker. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I just think story is a mischievous escapade. I'm sure Nasiki will end up complaining to her anyway. Like everyone has already settled down. But somehow already finished her entire cookie. Joyce is back to her book, and Nasiki disappeared in the closet. Man, it's like no one wants to be bothered today. I sat down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with studying literature related to myself like this? I guess I can always read some of the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I'll probably fall asleep by now. Close my eyes and end up listening to Miss Yuri's conversation with Monica. I'm probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, so... Well, we can't give up. This is our chance to show everyone the literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not that at all, you know. It's just a way of showing that to everyone. Saying that speaks to their creative minds. This is the problem, bro. What do you mean? We would come up with the most fun thing ever. They will come in the first place. It's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak their creative minds. What's this? I'm saying this really seriously. Really hurt deliberating like this. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, you think food will do a trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes? Good thinking. You would love to do that. You're right. She makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. It doesn't speak to my creativity tummy. Cupcakes as it is then. I'm hungry. We have still need to work out on the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. Ian Story is so usual self. But there lies the unexpected reason I admire her. For me, who has trouble finding my motivation at all. Think to put her mind to think and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wow. As I find George's face bring my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Let's go have a napping club. You're singing it again, aren't you? Then you know you're in the club, you're gonna have lust for the anime, and you know. I'm gonna get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I guess I shouldn't have seen if Monica overheard. That's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, sorry. That's what I do best. That's a problem. But you. Look at me better than you look out for yourself. Oh, you're so overdoing every day, aren't you? Nah, not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on! My face is otherwise. Please give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. That's right, it's run over you. Eyes on surrounding herself. Let's run over me. You're clearly in a rush this morning. Like your hair is sticking out all around here. I put my fingertips through the side of the stories here, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really know how to brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get straight. And I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bolas isn't straight either. Yeah, I noticed that too just now. There's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I'll try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, sorry. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you can thank me later. I said about her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my. This is so funny. What's this? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does kinds of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. Oh, aren't you? Well, I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. That's one thing that might come off. Why does my two are too close? I think the footy closed the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It didn't when I brought it. If you ever bought it, I would have noticed soon that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Are these ladies to you, Brandon? Of course. I love you, man. How'd you do, my friend? I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. It's a game I bought on PS4. I saw it on PS5. This is my first time playing this. It means my boobs are got bigger. Oh, hold on. Don't say that out loud. You think you're hot? Of course. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Saori's blazer button up like that? Oh, but it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Saori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Whew. That's so much better. You see how close my hand was, girl? Try to put your arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like that it's a good thing? Because if I have a boyfriend, he won't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway, so why am I keeping it unbuttoned? Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Ugh. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Or if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other when we're taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Maybe we should wake up in the morning. You're doing it again, sorry. Aw, but I was just joking at that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Yeah. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote down? I didn't know you were a Gunnar friend. Yeah, I agree. Yay! That's good. I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I thought it sounded enthusiastic, but sorry, still trust away to retrieve her poem. Oh my god, what we're gonna do now? Let's go sorry. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Wesker. Huh? I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem. Ugh. You're too honest sometimes, Siori. No, but really. I don't want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sorry. You must be fiercely overreacting. I'm not a good writer after all. And honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I don't know what it's not like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yori's opinion has to do a little more constructive than this. Maybe than the Suki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Yeah. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Wesker poem. And she knows it. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sarah hugs the sheet against her chest. Oh, you're so weird, sorry. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. That's right, I just go by my heart. When you feel things, then it must be a good poem. I think that's exactly how it works. Again, even this pretty important part is the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. So I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving us some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about the other people. You just think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Ugh. Well, I don't really know what you mean. But I'll take it in mind. Well, whatever. Wait, let's see. It's like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's the word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah. Things that aren't happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. You make a like instant sad story. Wow. I like happy the most. Sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head. And step on can help give a rain cloud a little hug and make a nice, happy rainbow. Sorry, that's an spinning poetic. Is it? Me getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Wesker. I should go write that down then. Can't read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and foreigner and pluck out it's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottom on the shelf and all the other bottles. Happy dots, and they're all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each ball is a starter that makes amends, so that my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers goes. Exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle cups. It doesn't feel time elapse. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door, finding it all done. I open up and come in my friends. They come in such a hurry. They don't want my bottles that much. When they put them from the shelf, one after another, point them out, and every friend in each and every bottle. Every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, all shards are on the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, saying, but all I hear an echo inside my head. Holy crap. Alright, did you really write this? Best fit. I told you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever. Well, yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. I think it taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, come out good, so you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Running is like magic. You're getting pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yay! Running's the best. I'm gonna keep running until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. There's always a bit of habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it and learning a week later. This is one of those times. But the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be optimistic. Well, it's not really worse than you did on your last one. I can't really say any better either. Who what? Well, I'm not saying anything that isn't brain wreck. I can take a win. Your finger probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Gotta someone recognize my experience. Well then, I think that maybe you'll be good as me someday. That tells me that this thing is completely missed the point. And again, it's gotta remind me of your response to me yesterday. Did you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. You never really like me as her type. But I has a type, and all of a sudden, well, I don't know. Well, see, I can stare a puppy spend so much time on someone like you. Like she's running around in dead weight. Ah, that was all unnecessary. This way, it's going for me. From this far away, like a balloon. You didn't care of your own way. Give me this. I don't get it. And yeah, I'm just shaking my palm. Here. Oh, the writing got a little better. I can read it better. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy. Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice, and I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. And I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always hear her talking to people. She talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter. She has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Wow, that's such a poem. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. You didn't think that was the best I could do? No, of course not. Wait, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. And I have to explain it. And you can explain the complicated issues with much simpler logics. And it has people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree to that subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk. You know people like that. Of course. But how everyone thinks what does it matter? It can just be anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. When it has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, then you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But it just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? Unless they're not hunting or anyone, and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for like weird things. Wow, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can too. That's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions important. I want to make people think it's not just feel. Remember that? I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. We should show my poem next. Let's go with Yuri. The more bashful girl in the class. That's what you're in for today. This is pretty good, Wesker. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's running styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was a bit surprised by how definitely everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. Don't be afraid to be a little more daring. One of us can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work on your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try and think your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's the one that truly enable your reader and to see into your mind. Going to make exercise. I see. That's an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that. Would you like to read it? Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Kira nods intimidated and hands me her poem. The raccoon? It happened the dead of night when I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scowling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a wandering human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, and my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The silent beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an image. The moon and climate's phase, the effects of much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I touch the bird fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm only protecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to the following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other often. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I finish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement, a rush of blood, classic paranoia conditioning, slice of bread, and I feed myself again. That one's a little disturbing if you ask me. I like it. It was more daring with this one than yesterday. You can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I kind of began to imagine that what this poem was about. That's right. That goes my preferred writing style. Using a poem and a canvas to express a vivid imaginary and convey emotions to them. Yeah, take it at face value so I can have to figure out what's supposed to mean. Well, things that different people can relate in their own way. I express the way that feels to be indulged my unusual hobbies. These are the sort of things I usually force to myself. I just enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Didn't Suki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did. Yeah. She's talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Like you two have that in common. That's all. Well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But that's my fault for judging it, isn't it? Oh, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry. I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing it with me. If I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. And I'd be ready to go a little bit more of it now. I'm glad you're a good listener. Last one is Monica. Hi again, Western. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. Oh, take that. I think it's not going bad. Maybe you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sori was like. So, you and Sora are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Oh, well. We might be good friends, but Sori and I are actually really different. Well, that might be the case. But there's also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It's like it's like the two of you are really care about each other's well-being. Even if it's in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, that's like Yuri. But in any case, Sarah's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can know that she likes exploring the emotions, like happiness and sadness. Being that someone so happy would enjoy such things too. Yeah, this is totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you did too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors of flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and there's a cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop, vibrating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, fizzing, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless palm of meaningless. Load me. So you're more abstract than your last one now. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how the space you words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really sure makes it feel like I was trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what poem is about isn't the right question. A poem could be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when the next one may happen. Why are you doing this now? That's the tip about writing. Well, I'm gonna say you to warn me about something anyways. For me. Why y'all looking at me? Because you're representing. Alright, a palm is called jump. Take a breath. We'll start to sign the palm. So attitude disappears a little. It's a little use her palm, the rhythm, turn to it. I don't know, I pronounced that last word. It's more surprisingly well, spoken loud. It was like they bounce up and down when they giving the actual palm. The face and everyone applause. He asked back to her seat. Wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh well. Do at least feel prepared enough to recite the palm in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. But whatever face I want for other people. More when it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's surprising, Suki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. That's the case. Might be hard to help, but I think you all have an idea of what it's like now. We should pick a palm and get enough practice before the rest, okay? I've been making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time while you'll be striding. Jeez. If you find some other palm to recite instead, that's fine too. That doesn't have you. Do your own. More representing a surprise that you're putting in all effort in this for the club. You make me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. And that's it for today. Notice the festival coming up. Let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. We're gonna have really nice so far, so let's continue that for the festival planning tomorrow. Then we'll have that weekend to prepare. And it's a big day. I can't wait. Oh, I can't do this. I can do this. Alright. Stand up. There's when I'll be able to find some enthusiasm tearing Monica up at. I'll do my best to get through it. That's for the sake of the club. I'm pressing Monica up. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, sorry? Yep. I get you always go home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? You guys. Let me get such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Wow. Yeah. That. Guess you don't have to say it. Alright, let's go already. Welcome to Story once more. Even though it's only a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Today's story is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Sorry? Sorry, I was facing out. No wonder. I was thinking about saying that from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean... from his other words. Let's just say that one day Yuri asked to go home with you. I will walk home with Yuri. Oh, another one of these? Oh man. And I'm the last one here again. Anyway, I just walk in too. You probably sing piano again. Yeah. You guys have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up the piano. Well, maybe not determination. I guess passion. I get something to drink real quick. Sorry. Everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed. Went back to their usual duties. What's up? Hey, you might have sound strange, but who knows? I knew that story recently. Ending up with her? In a way, what do you mean? Maybe I'm reading this a little too much, but it seems like you're bad downcast today. You think so? I know something about her. I peers across the room and saw who did dragging her rubber eraser up and down her desk. There's a thing on my mind. So I'm not asking Wesker. You know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talks to me about things that bother her. She said when I answered her, she was really dismissive. I know it's not your problem. Well, if you knew anything, it's all dropped for now. I know. According to me too. I was all friends with her. Let's care about well-being of my club members, you know? I want to try talking to her myself. And were you sure about that? Seems like she wanted to be left alone. Sure? We should spend our time bringing it up with the person of interest. Of interest? My dad. So maybe the thing on her mind is you, Wesker. Me? I never would you come to that conclusion. Well, somehow I won't say too much, but her talks about you more than anyone else, you know? Been so much happier ever since you joined the club. You're like an actual light was turned on her, inside her. What? No way. It's always like that. It's been full of sunshine. Nothing different from then it was always been. It's a funny Wesker. You thought that maybe you have always seen her as so cheerful. Because that's just how she is when she's around you. That's too much. That's alright. What do I know? Anyway, I made a conclusion. You should just forget about what I said. I'm not there, so try not to think about it too for now. Alright. That smells beautifully. Forget about it. I know I won't be able to get the words out of my head. That says up from her desk and walks across the room where Sori is sitting. Won't you kneel down to Sori again? Then he talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't even hear her from here. I sighed and sit myself down. It's her not to worry about her, but I have fun with everyone else. It's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Why should I care about her? So I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Why she just looks away and quickly can say, that's the look on her face. Is that she won't get anywhere like this? I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation of their own accord. I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I sit up from my desk and sit one next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Lexi didn't do anything. But I couldn't tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts. How were you even able to tell that I was saying like that? Well, didn't I do a lot? When I was around the spot facing her posture and expression. No, not that I was staring at her or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. I guess you're right. And if I caused any concern, I don't apologize. It's our only concern or those who are willing to share that concern. First, especially those who will find the most comfort and keep it to themselves. If you prefer to share what's on your mind, I'll be able to listen. No, it's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy with Sorry. Sorry? Yeah, I'm a bit off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. I could about wonder if something happened to her. Oh, romantic. I didn't say anything stupid. I just don't want you to misunderstand. And I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Not scared. Your word is full of meaning and often hidden deep in plain sight. There's many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well made of them. I think there might be something behind her, after all. I think that Story is a very complex person. Mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on the inside her head. She might not always know what she wants. I know she's trying to be able to tell you too. I suppose some concern for her. In your case, it looked like she was fully occupying her thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sorry. But it means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. My son looks deeply into my eyes. My face is gentle and curious. Was I searching for something? Embarrassed, I avert my eyes. Sometimes, those mysteries are untold, even to themselves. You are someone honest and caring. Main career affiliates you weren't aware were you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you put away about her. Yuri. You give me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I think it's pretty sure I'm good at understanding my own feelings. Maybe not. We can go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? You're always going to make some tea, so I didn't realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. I just found a water pitcher. Okay. I was just a bit curious. Got one person, that isn't it? That's means minding your own business for once. Do we know something wrong with having involved Wesker activities? Yeah. Or cats. Aye. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go, Wesker. You're gonna quickly exit the room and I follow. Once in a while, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How can I say something like that, Yuri? I just think about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I was just admitting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Wesker. Thinking more than I do something bad. You're being nice to me. Cause nothing you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplifying things in your head. Your mind turns from light, rain, shower, and then into a hurricane. Now. Wouldn't you hate me for something as true as that? Why would I hate you? You need someone privacy emotions. What kind of friend would do that? A friend, you say? What's your head? Wesker? I like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. In a way. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Now walk to the nearest water fountain. Do you like oolong tea? Oolong tea? Yeah. Think it's fine? Very well. This is the temperature of the cat at 30 degrees. Now let's get the teapot. You read this property, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Yes? Or do you need more press? Perhaps I will. So, I think a show. Yes? I was thinking about thinking. I said I would try expressing myself a little more. And that's not very hard for me to do. Let's see who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Please don't push you too much. Always worrying about me, Wesker. Very enduring. That's... The girl wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll share it for a cup of tea for each of us. Can I have another request? Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. That's alright, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. But so, wonder what it is? Well, because your posture, right? Always hunched over like while I was reading. Yes, that's your posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'm going to get the book. In my bag. Still some chocolate as well. Like a small chocolate candies. I kept hitting it from Story's candy radar. I think it's instant. I'll go with the tea. Next thing against the wall, teacups on our sides. As we assumed the same reading positions as the last time, each reading one half of the book. So this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can see it too well. I guess that's closer and our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? It's always kind of cute, but she's being less offensive. There's much more than I can handle. Your teacup. And me the teacup. Only with my hand, when it's not holding in the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because no one to worry about making sure I don't touch her chest. Now he hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears lesser intense reading impression. 100% of the world around her has faded away. Sometimes on my willpower, I will always focus on reading. Finding a nice relaxed little. If you could relax my fumble, it's like a wrapper. Sorry. Let go of the book. Finished wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's... It's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on my pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. I apologize. Oh, it's the book, okay? You sure? Of course. I don't have any harder time running from it. Her left arm is puffy, resisting on my top of my leg. Well, in that case, it's right to focus on reading again. I'm gonna eat chocolate candy and I pop it in my mouth. I'm taking her chocolate. I hold out to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. Sydney parts her lips. The decision was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. She placed the chocolate in her mouth. Just looked at Yuri and closed her lips over it. Yeah. This finishes something breaks. Man, I just going reaction is what just happened. That's good. Sorry. Exactly. I should have done that. Oh, that's, well, you were just helping. I've seen their friends do. You're right. I mean, never in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. Reading this is kind of really tense. He's just turning the book. I can just by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart's pounding. I'm taking her chocolate between my fingers, and then yours as meet mine. How did it even come to this? Garrett doesn't avert her gaze. As her chest is rising, I fall into rhythm of her breaths. With my arm. Your fights her lips. But sipping this time. I took the chocolate and placed it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Carry Joe's back. Finish your palms. You can have Yuri put away that tea stuff, alright? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The toes are awfully broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. You make a chocolate. Yeah, I have to clear it out. It makes work too. I mean, this is something you also have the courage to bring up. Oh man. This story got slipped backwards. Yeah. I like our last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying out different things. As you're not just trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross. Okay. Like I said, I'm allowed to try new things. I'm so much invested in my palms anyway. Is that more of a compliment to me? Yeah. No. Gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure we're not stacking off. Really? Hope you end up just scaring me away. That's, think you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. gonna hang out here, and even if I had to put up with you. God. That's with my stomach. Oh. Well, my scratching scaring you away after all. That was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Why do you call that a joke? That seriously hurts. I'm gonna explain to her. Kind of a point. Anyway. Now I'll be your beach. Your mind is full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place. Beach for us to go. I'm sure reaching beyond your sight. I see that sparkles with brilliant light, like the walls of your mind will melt away before the sudden glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. That way, I tell you how left you long ago. It's a very heavy thought as a pile of sand bathed in sunbeams. And hold my hand, wash your insecurities on the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Leave your memories in a footprint trail, and you're free as so you're free in my windy sail. Remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away, and I'll be the beach that daydreams about you each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, like your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I feel like I kept writing about the negative things, so I wanted to write something nice about you once. Thanks, which is awesome. It's kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. I decided to write about the beach first, and come up with the message later. Yeah, well, simply because of what happened yesterday. I mean, about after Yuri and I realized what kind of wrote at the same thing. Just wanted to pickle the topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. We can just write about a simple topic and trying to impress and coming out with something all fancy. Well, it sounds like I care. I just did anyway. I mean, I guess my mind ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing it once in a while. I mean, it was like a practice. Now let's go with Siori. That's a guess. Well, I can already tell you you're gonna don't like it. Well, don't worry about that. What I think, after all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. That's okay. Making new friends is just like what I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're already happy too, right? And this club? Well, of course I am. Good. So that matters to me. You ask her? Sorry. Is anything wrong? No, nothing. I'm so tired today. Alright. So if you need anything, I will. Go about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. Against us? Yay! I'll go home a little bit early today. Sorry? Oh my god, I wasn't feeling well today, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. If I can say anything else, Tori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Yuri. Why scare? This is wonderful. You can feel the emotion that you poured into it. This is the result I was trying, what I suggested yesterday. Yeah, I guess so. We did a good job explaining. I wanted to try doing it more feeling. It was as follows. for a hand if you're sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? Don't know. It's fine. Take your time. You reason collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer her patience for her. Yeah. Just being patient like this, I guess. I mean, it sounds really stupid. It's just so unmotivated by my writing. This makes me really happy. I didn't think you never shared your writing before. You're not. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you think that? Again, you're not. You mean your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Not sadly. Let's go during lunchtime. I eat by myself. Did you know that? I need to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. I could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Or people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers and discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it this way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? Those friends don't laugh at me. And they don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. I'm saying that about you. I'm not a know-it-all, Wesker. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. And I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you. I never understood what was missing all this time. I haven't really done anything. No? That's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Wesker. I speak too slowly. I think it's myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treat me like anyone else. Certain I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. And that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I'll treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. I was saying I had at least one success. Winning you? You put it that way. Yeah. We are friends now, aren't we? And he puts her head in her hands. But this time it's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Oh, she's got beautiful writing. Peach. In one of the millions of years in the making, where the room of Earth is meets the surface, and the clean blue skies and exposed to bliss. Clean. Built as a sandcastle and it's wet. We're going to be built in a sandcastle, which the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes, gently tick at you, or what is it until we give in? Or send you crashing down the blink of an eye. Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build the sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle and yet powerful. Spread toes in the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foaming tendrils. Swing back, and I abandon my piece and load at the shore. Stretch forward, and I eater to earth furthermore. Which is kind of an thing to write about. I did my best to make a metaphor approach to it. She's already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wants to write about the same topic again. I must try to compare differences in our writing styles, so I thought the process. And it was her idea. Like her, I was so surprised that she wanted to do something like that. Maybe just wants to show off. It's like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just remembered her request, but well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple so on occasion. It could be refreshing, you know. Just for me to calm my thought once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. And the last one's Monica. That's me. Yeah, about went to a swim perform at the festival. Well, began this time when they were performing in front of a bunch of people. Think of it as some more thought. Okay, no pressure. What you do, I'm sure we got great. Must make me happy to see you. Let's take a look at the palms today. Sure. When I take the palm, I was holding in my hands. Oh, this one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the measuring is better than the last one I read. Just wondering what have you been finding inspiration in yours handwriting style? Guess so. And nice, she's talented. Yeah, totally. One of the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. Like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. That's that too. Oh, she's talking about literature. It's lanterns on the side of her. It's hard to get much personal composition out of her. Trust me, I tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? Hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. Just right now, what she didn't keep so much to herself. Well, so defending her like that, I just be pretty into it. I think if we ended up misunderstood. I'm just kidding. I'll pretend I'm just pretty already got it. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Ah, fiction one anyway. It kind of whispers the one last part of me. Just a hunch, but well, there's not really anything about that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. Don't tell tales of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything. The beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky, a victim of undercurrents of the wind. Day to day I search for a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, and all others have turned away, legends is all that remains, and the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, till one day the wind ceases to blow, and I fall. And I fall evermore, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. My hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking before I can speak. She responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all that which is about nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. But with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know? I'm learning all the answers that source to give life meaning. I'm getting a perspective or anything. It was kind of on my mind, so what I wrote about, I see. Really put that much into it. Wait, it's almost philosophical. We all had the answers. When the words start to lose its meaning. You know, there's one thing I noticed. Is that everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, I wouldn't be really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. That you know, that of anyone. Even one-dimensional. Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, it's my writing, top of the day. Are you ever too shy to show your writing because you're afraid that it's not that good? It's really disheartening to get a lukewarm response or something you put too much into. Or you find other people who enjoy writing, and sure it becomes a lot easier. Then it's just telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad. There's more on everything that went into it. The things you can work on. We're encouraging you that way. It will make you want to continue improving. It's like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. Where are we? Are we all done sharing poems, right? When do we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange just now? Saying this sounded a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your unusual catchphrases when addressing the club. Catchphrases. I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Like even Yuri isn't immune to it. Threatening air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. What? Or in your books, maybe. Like the only thing different is the story isn't here. Seems you're right. Say, Fairy always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's like everyone's bounced around a little bit when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Yeah, please. Show us something to see. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling so well, went home early. Is that so? I'm still right? Seriously? I'll decide that does not go home with her. You picked the time that's not feeling well. How much you being all lovey-dovey? Oh no. First of all, in my friendship with Yuri. And second, he's kind of being avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ooh. Because the fish is coming from Yuri, out of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Hey, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so decide on what we'll be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. So we'll be making cupcakes. And I mean a lot of them, different flavors. You had all that by Sunday, Suki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I am printing and distributing all the poetry pamphlets. You'll be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Hi. I'm useless. No. Listen, no. You're the most talented person here, you know. Oh no, that Suki's pouting too. Jeez. You and I can tell now. Because I never gave Story enough credit. I can tell things are even harder on you if she's not around. Never be the case. I mean, if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. Yuri, I'm doing handprinting you now. So you should make some banners and decorations to set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love the atmosphere. There's been so many changes as she stares in the desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. It's already racing, I see. That's great. Could be a wonderful help, Yuri. By the way, that just leaves you, Wesker. The one who truly is useless. What? Don't say that. But Yuri and Yuri has some pretty tasks to handle. I would go a long way to get one of them a hand. You got me as well? We really appreciate that. That is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. I wonder if are they going to respond to just like that. I don't mind a bit of help. And if you don't know a bake, there's some dirty work I could give you. That's not like Monica is going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. And he has some bunch of just like that. Probably calling you Suki. Maybe that you would like to handle and pick on your own. I mean, like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. And therefore, he may be more to the sign of the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like just an excuse for what's good to do. What are you saying? Bacon, is it? And this, what do you think? Guys, let's shut down for a moment. At the end, I think it's up to Wesker to decide how you contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. But he's interested in. And he just said, that's right as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can't we just settle this already? Yeah. You're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight to me at me. And of course, I'm gonna go with... I'll probably be the most useful to help out Yuri. Me? You stand? Where would you? Suits? I tell Yuri about the system mean. No. That was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Wesker? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So your assistance will be very useful. That's good to hear. You'll be able to handle the baking yourself. I mean, yeah. I said that would be fine. Okay. I can tell that Mizuki is feeling a little sour. So this is everything we need to get over. Yeah, that should be about it. And you guys excited? Well, excited maybe not be the right word. I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. You can see my Wesker. Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in it and see how it turns out. That's good enough for me. What are you doing, Suki? Suki? What? How's you yelling at me? I didn't do anything. No. That's what I meant at all. I think that's between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't know why Wesker picked me. And so, cakes are the best cookies I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And then I do the mental conversion to that, so I get it. Kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. You're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. And I'm never good at it. I sacrificed this thing bad. I'm the only one surprised. And I also take him back by Gary's words. And also has trouble with words. Trying to cheer someone up might be far out of her own comfort zone. I begin to understand. It was just an like story. If it didn't work perfectly, I can tell they tried to say some story that sometimes they like. This always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No? Kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry. Bring a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. Hope you see everyone there do the best. But with that, nothing more for today. It's time for us to head out. Alright? It's on 10. And they packed up their things. Start harmonic on this to get to the door and then chat everyone as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Are you alright? Something just slipped in my mind. Thank you, my phone number. I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You're nice in phone numbers. Okay? I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house. No problem? No, not at all. Since I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. If you don't mind, before going to your house. Alright. Because that won't be a problem. It's not depressing for a reason. It's not going to matter much either way. I just need to make sure my room is clean. If I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not very as creative as you are. I just make yourself busker. And then we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's going to come up with any reason why you have chosen me. If you got no one reason with the most common sense. It's obvious because that's what I want to do. But you still have an extremely tense expression. You're overthinking this. Just wanted to point out when you're overthinking, right? Yeah. I didn't realize. I'm taking you. I wanted to. So there is to it. Believe me? Things will be hard again. For a long while. I believe you. I gotta turn this effort and you're funny. Says that and relaxes her expression. I'm really looking forward to the Sunday. Yeah. Too. So then I made my way out the door and Yuri follows. I believe this. He's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday. I think she shoots through the roof. Now I've gotten pretty used to handing at her at this point. I'm thinking what might end up happening when we're outside of school. But then she told me that she was looking forward to it. Sometimes I had to mix anything between us. Things ready for that. Oh, time will tell. Then I won't be able to make my mind off it. Seriously, can't wait. Alright, Sunday. Angel's been a great upcoming visit. There's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Literally, Cody is an introvert and also an intimate person in general. When the show opened up a little bit much to this, two of us. Or even be texting occasionally. She made friendship at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. I'll put Yuri aside. I haven't heard anything from the story since she left the club early the other day. It's like we text each other at all, one time or nothing. I've been worried about her since the back of my mind. What Sarah said and what Monica said. Is it really okay for me to put Yuri's feelings aside when she might need me? I said sorry before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, which I've done in the past. The jury story has I knock on the door before entering it in myself. Yet we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entertaining each other's house like we're family. The house is quiet. That's strange. She's nowhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not run down to greet me. I opened her bedroom where I finally found her. Sorry? Question? In the room. There was a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's just been a long time. Which is really change, has it? Storage room is a mess as it's always been. Working as the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she has had for years now. You came home more often, that wouldn't be such a mess. Because I end up cleaning it for you. I came you said you wanted to come over today. Are you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sorry, I'd already left by the time you decided the last meeting. Not told me. You tried to keep me informed about the festival purpose, right? That's true. What about you? Are you going to be helping me Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. It was just me and Yuri then. Yep. There are signs between us. Yuri steers in a random direction. I think her behavior is really anachronistic. I finally get the point. I just want to see how you're doing after you left on Friday. If something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So? I smiled, shaking her head. That's no good, Wesker. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, you get one happy word about me at all, you wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. And it's why the word decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sorry. That's Sarah's by the shoulders. I don't know what you're saying. Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no expectation for you to be like this. Get me already. Until I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Yeah. And it gives me an empty smile. You already put me in a trap, Wesker. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Saying what? What are you talking about, sorry? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Wesker? I guess I had no choice this time. Thing is, I have really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put in their energy in carrying to waste and having them to spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just wanted to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm shocked. Can't figure out how to respond. I wasn't positive that Story kept this from me the entire time and I've known her. She wants so badly for me to just not think about her. Why, Story? Huh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It must feel like I've been betrayed as your close friend. So if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Wesker. Why do you think I didn't tell you? If I told you, then you wouldn't have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Hoping everyone's be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. So you can make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. And that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, sorry. But I don't need to understand. Come and take me for help you to stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No less care. There's nothing. Nothing at all. Doing that could have helped, as if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Rory's face. I made you join the Literature Club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. Now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's what I'm going to accept. These punishments. Because I deserve every last one. While I once again grabbed Rory's shoulders. This time I put her into a tight embrace. Oscar, sorry. I don't care if you feel selfish. I am really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing every day makes me worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. I want to have it either way. Sherry isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sharon's remains at her sides. He starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. I scare her. I'm sorry, barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. What I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you'll have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what it needs to change. Now make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. And I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Don't know. And he started finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's already scary. Understand any of my feelings, Musker. Anytime I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Alright, let's go. She does let her go as well. That's what's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sorry, I wiped your tears. If I could spend a whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be one where I have other plans. Maybe I should have canceled. No, don't. Please don't. If we do that, then I really won't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. Please, do you want to come along and help out? It'll be fun. My surprise, Ray shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would be good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. Okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. Look forward to it. Explain the story and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to think about when Yuri is about to come over, too. I think Yuri is right. I should be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. She's just figuring out what's on ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri. Ah. Thank goodness. Got a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for me to come? Were you waiting for me? Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. I was starting to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known I would have reassured you heard more on my way home. That's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be a common sense to that. Go inside and ignore it. And let's go inside. I see why I stuff with you. That's right. You did mention to find everything else. I asked you to advise all. Yeah, pretty much. Because I hope I got everything right. Should be fine. I'll take Yuri to my room. What she does is bounce around in curiosity, which makes me quite anxious. Oh, it's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Oh no. We're reimbursed from my room. That's why you're here. I do enjoy cleaning. I'm glad I helped you clean. That would be more embarrassing. Wait, I don't. Wait, don't look in there. Now here's your wrist. I was in the process of opening the desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I was thinking for some reason. I was just fixing out. Fine, it's fine. I let go of yours wrist. She has her hands firmly in her lap, making sure she's keeping track of them. So, we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned you can help with. Yeah, Mr. Extended enhancements. Enhancements, you know? You're lighting us evergreen candles? Oh, wow. You know you plan to not take it that far. Of course. We'll take our guests to a faraway place. What's up? This curiosity. Okay, I guess. Never mind the expert experience. I won't leave them anymore. That's great. You forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. Something I did not like about you, actually. What was that so? Before I leave. I'm happy. I don't need to be so anxious. Relax a little. Relax? What's the thing to do with relaxation? You can use them around. Put your event. Yeah, like what? Let's see. Remove her bag. And she pulls out a smaller few candles and a one shaped object. Do some shopping on the way here, so I haven't had these in my bag. I'm going to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles tonight in the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Here's the neat. So what think about this? The diffuser for such old roast. I think I'm gonna call it right here, guys.